James Gallo, Derek Kletzel in the Golden West Trailer and Equipment broadcast booth. We had outside the Warriors locker room for the Magri Coaches Show with assistant coach Curtis Pereverzoff. Curtis, has seemed like it had a playoff feel here tonight. Is that a good assessment of the UFC down at ice level?
Yeah, and I think that's something we've talked about the last few games. They felt like playoff games. They're hard, heavy games, quick, fast. Both teams are able to make plays with it, and I think that's what we can expect moving down the stretch here, at least from our group, anyways. So, it's good to experience the games that feel like a playoff game and they feel meaningful. And obviously, in the standings, we were neck and neck with Red Deer. As of late, they've been playing some really good hockey, so it's great to come out away with a win there.
Red Deer started the game strong, and it seemed as though as the first period went on, the Warriors started to gather momentum and to start to control pace. Do you feel it was the same way from where you watched? And how hard is it to control pace against a team like the Red Deer Rebels?
Yeah, well, we knew they were going to come out hard, I think, especially after their game yesterday. They wanted to come out and start and try to dictate the play. And for us, we had to take a couple shifts to establish our game plan. But I think once we did that, we're able to set in and just make sure we were playing to our details and the way that we want to make sure that we're managing pucks and creating opportunities in the O zone. So I thought we were able to do that. I think Red Deer, they kept pushing. That's the one thing that we talked about in between the second and third period is they're not going to go away. And so we need to make sure that we match that intensity. And I think we did that.
We made the comment during the broadcast that we thought maybe it was the penalty kill that really got you guys going in the first period. Red Deer maybe jumped you early, but I thought the penalty kill really gave you guys some momentum.
Yeah, I think we've been pretty happy with our penalty kill as of late. I think today, I'm not exact. I think we were 5 for 6 or 4 for 5 or something like that today. And I think it's just making sure that everyone's buying into the way that they need to play out there. And I think a big part of that just comes from sprinting and playing very aggressive and forcing teams into mistakes. And, there's good teams that can make plays happen. But I think for us, if we can anticipate where those pucks are going to go and be a half a step ahead, we give ourselves some good looks. And I thought we did that again tonight.
This doesn't happen for everybody, but what a luxury you guys have to have some of your best penalty killers to be some of your best offensive players as well.
Yeah, and just to the point that I made there too, just in terms of anticipating plays, I think that's what really good players can do is look a play or two ahead, kind of anticipate where that puck's going to go and play off of that. So to your point, to have 4 or 5 guys that we can rely on in those situations is huge. And so for us to be able to trust guys out there in different looks and just like I said before, anticipating plays and jumping on pucks when we get opportunities and go north with it, and go score a goal on the penalty kill. We'll take it.
You talk about anticipation. One of the guys that has really stepped forward to me in terms of anticipating plays, Braden Sherman, does it again on his goal here tonight.
Yeah, I think, Braden, he often puts himself in right spots to be successful for the next play. And I think that was a key point, just making sure that he was patient coming through and then got a little break there with the puck coming to him and just made a nice play walking out in front of the net. So, we expect more of that from Braden, and he's been doing it quite a bit as the last month or so. So, again, very happy with his game tonight and the way he's been playing as of late.
After 2 straight weekends where you play, high octane teams like Medicine Hat and Smith Current, you come into this weekend and you got Red Deer and Prince Albert. Hard, heavy, they lean on you. Did you feel as though in both games overall that you guys were able to adapt and to find a different way to win hockey games?
Yeah, I think so for the most part anyway. I think that's something that we talk about is can we find different ways to win and have success in different ways. And I thought whether we can play a skill game, whether we can play a hard and heavy game, a fast game, I thought we've been able to do that as of late. And I think it's starting to show in our record. So we're quite happy with that. And obviously the way that the playoffs go and the last stretch here, good teams are going to have to be able to find ways and win games in different ways. So it's good to see some different types of hockey games in the last couple of weeks and, come out on the successful side of it.
Magri Coaches Show, the assistant coach Curtis Pereverzoff. Congratulations on the win. Good luck coming up on Tuesdays. You guys are back in action to take on the Edmonton Oil Kings.
Great. Thank you, guys.